Welcome to the Game Audio, Alexander Mejia. Also, welcome to the Grandma Hall. The Grandma Hall. See, I don't actually need a fancy voice mod thing to do the grandma voice. Come inside the hole. But as you can see, is from the icon of our DM, it's clearly a grandmother in a black hole. It's not anything nefarious. We are just waiting for Dave to join us to actually start the game. Okay. So we'll play the credits and then we can look at the how to play, because some of these games, the way that they just describe all the different ways that you can find the shit.
Find the shit. See, you're using my terminology.
Yeah, you're bringing me around. I still prefer hogs. Oh no, here's a question I have for you. What's the difference between game designer and creative designer? Because Jane Jensen's listed as both in this.
All right, so the game designer is like the person that's like designing the puzzles and stuff, and the creative designer is like, it's gonna look like an art book.
Okay, so she's done both of that.
Yes. So
she's been talking to herself, being like, you know, you really need to make the game look like this, and she's like, yeah. Look, I've designed these puzzles that will really work with that aesthetic. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you thought about that.
So yeah, creative director is basically like the director on top. They're gonna make sure that the game is looking and sounding and feeling a certain way and giving I mean, it's like the director of a movie, right? Like the director of a movie makes sure that everything kind of flows, but you know, they're not running the camera or anything. The camera guy's doing that. Yeah.
What about the not the cinematographer? There's the director of cinema. I know words. It is too early in the morning for me.
It is. It's 3:04 here in the afternoon. I'm just rolling out of bed and getting started.
You're rolling out of bed. I've rolled out of bed, but I do know words. Are you sure you know words? I do. All right. How to play? You're playing as the characters of Jen Patterson's best-selling novels, Women's Murder Club. This is my new narrator voice. Your mission is to track down a ruthless killer. As you play through the investigations, you will uncover clues. At the end of the game, you will solve the case. Oh, item search. You will find this shit.
Is that what it says? I can't read it.
It says during each investigation, you will visit different locations and search for items on your list. As you find them, they are eliminated from the investigation or identified as either useful or important clues. Now, that's actually the first one of these games that suggests that by finding these things on the items, you go, no, this isn't important. Whereas, like, you know, all the others just like, I don't know why you picked these up, but you only need one of these things.
Boom.
Yeah, and so this is where it started, where you actually get inventory in these games. Before it was just sort of like, yeah, you found something, let's move on to the next scene. This is like, you actually have inventory and you will be using it on stuff.
So, I'm just gonna point this out here, throwing it out there. This is a lot of reading.
Yeah.
Like, this is like a one-sheeter. Like, this is the back of the box, and they were just like, fuck it, we're putting it in there.
Yeah. Investigation docket, you're gonna get clues. You can go and have a look at those clues. Puzzles! There's puzzles in this game.
There better be! Jesus Christ! I don't want to be finding shit all the time.
And then we've got investigation cards, which are all important clues. So basically like a dossier that you can look through. And then we have 5 hints that we can use at any given time.
If I was looking at the back of a board game box and saw this, I would be rather intrigued. But knowing that this is a find the shit game, it's like, it's tainted me. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Well, we're still waiting for Dave, apparently.
We're still waiting for Dave. Okay, so this is the warm up. This is where I can be like, yeah, look at the help menu. Like, we know that Dave, get your ass in here for the help menu.
Now here's a question for you. So, how many hidden object games have you played?
Okay, so my experience with hidden object games. I don't have video here, but here's on the doll where they touched me.
Okay.
And
how low are they touching you?
It's still above the waist.
Okay, good,
But in
good.
an uncomfortable spot.
Because I just recently got a hidden object game that is an adult one. But moving on.
Whoa! Hold the phone here. What is
Yeah.
this rated?
It's on Steam and it was in the adult category, and it actually doesn't seem to be. It's not like it doesn't have a story to it. It's kind of like here's a tableau, and you have to find the object that fits into another thing, and then when you do that, you get a little perverted scene.
You know, you're describing a porno.
I know.
There's not really much story to it, but you find this thing, and you put the thing in the thing,
and then you see some sex,
and then you feel happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
While we're waiting for people to jump in, we actually got a couple of the Human Interact crew in the chat here.
Go and say hello to them then if you know them.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So first person's Dead God. He's got the chipboard emote. That's what you get for subscribing to Human Interact. Or if you're just, I guess you could just get it now for sticking around long enough. I don't know how it works exactly. I just I produced it really quickly, and it looks like he's holding a golf club and not like a knife. But
oh, that works perfectly. Yeah.
Emmy, Saints Row Gang. Yep. Been there from the beginning. Emmy is one of the.
I know Emmy. Emmy's
one of
lovely.
the original. Yes, and she shows up to some of these other streams too. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know. Are you gonna claim Biotic Warlock or am I claiming?
Oh, he's mine. He's mine.
He's mine.
He's been mine for years. He's my Steven, my lovely Steven.
All right. Well, I'm claiming Dead God then. So.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yes.
Legatus, of course, is one of mine. Yes, I did find this. No, like, what's it called? The Cinderella 2000 is a very particular thing because it's not only it's a porno fairy tale, it's also a musical and it's a post-apocalyptic society. It's everything. And also there's a robot that sings about how to have sex. And this is why we bring Alexander Mejia on things. You know what? I think we might just start and Dave's just going to have to join in.
Okay, Dave.
He said 1 second.
All right.
10 minutes ago.
5 minutes later. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Yeah. We're loading investigation 1.
Oh my god. What DirectX 12 graphics are behind this load screen?
Welcome back to 2008. Here is a man exercising in a comic strip. Look at those eyes. What have those eyes seen? They have seen behind the scene of the. No, he's looking at the. What's it called? Golden Gate Bridge. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge?
That's not how you do push-ups.
No, that's how you do wall push-ups.
He said 1, 2. Like he's just like he didn't even do a full rep, and he's counting it twice.
Oh yeah, okay, true. I thought you were just saying that like you can't push up on a wall, which you can because that's how I do them. Bring. Hello. Lindsay, it's Jacoby. I'm a Marin Vista Point. It's a homicide. We're 1 2. Listen to this. Don't touch her. I'm on my way.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Whoa! This is already like way more complicated than the ones that they ship on the iPad.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we're gonna go to the investigation. As you see, we've got things that we've got to do. We've got to investigate our victim. We've got to find an object belonging to the victim. We've got to find their fingerprints. We've got to find out how they die, and then we've got to work out who they are. And here is the shit list.
Find all of the things. Wait, hold the fucking phone. Those words right back there were not. They were like investigate the chest. I was like, okay, I was focusing on that. I was getting ready, and then all of a sudden it's like all this other shit popped up.
Yeah. And the bottom half is your important stuff.
All right, so. Hey, we're gonna put all this non-important shit on there. You gonna do all this? But remember, don't forget the important. It's right down here.
Yeah. Oh, Dave's having Wi-Fi issues.
You can get a hint for what?
No.
Just keep clicking.
He's just telling you it's there. Telling Lindsay that it's there. But here's her body. She looks young, in her 20s.
Well, you gotta investigate her face.
That was investigating her face.
Okay, all right, you did it. All right, now you're gonna investigate her chest.
I'm pretty sure that's Chinese. I need a translation. I better get a picture. which means
You know,
I need to
this is-
find a camera.
You know, this isn't what I was thinking about when I said investigator chest.
Yeah. There's no signs of a trauma. Claire will have to give me some guidance on what the weapon might be. She looks average height, maybe 5'2" to 5'5". She's slender. Oh, it's Lost Train Dude. Hey, Chris. And Turtis. Claire will have to get fingerprints later. She'll want to examine the body first. As you can see, we've got a whole heap of sparkles all about. It's trying to help us out. Oh. The crab has a hold of something!
Oh, what was that?
Oh.
Is this... Does he have the shit?
Yes, he does have
Are
a
we
shit.
finding it?
And you know what? We have to fill these holes. So we have to find...
Ooh la la.
So part of our list is that we have to find objects that will actually go in these holes. So some of it will be useful.
So... This is weird if this is the pornographic part.
No, this isn't that type of game.
This isn't that type of game. Oh, how are you finding out? That is incredible!
Yeah.
There's so much visual noise and you're just like ding, ding, ding. How many times have you played this?
Once, like maybe back in when did my mother have her stroke? You know what? I played this in 2008 when it came out.
That's dark.
Well, actually, that's when I started playing hidden object games, because I was just like, I just want something quick and easy that I can pick up without, you know, I can churn through this whole thing within. There you go. I churn through this whole thing in a night without having to worry about it taking, you know, forever and all that.
Wait, you churn through the entire game in a night? Are these games only like 2 hours long?
No, they're like 4 or 5, but I'm quite good at them. So, although I'm not wearing my glasses, so.
Oh,
Oh, look at the swag on this bitch.
yeah, so,
Oh, yeah.
it's no big deal. I could beat some like these 4-hour games for like. Okay, yeah, Pickle Dog's right. These have to be stress-inducing for neat freaks. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm a neat freak.
Maybe you are. All right, I'm looking for an umbrella and a lizard and a cork.
All right. I guess I can look for the umbrella. I thought you already got it off, like...
There was 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. And then the lizard. This is not fun.
There's the cork. Okay, and then, so we just need that umbrella and the lizard.
Does it highlight when you move your mouse over it?
The body does.
Okay.
As does the other place I can go to. Lizard.
How is that not a lizard? That looks like a frog back there. There's a cat on the boat.
Yeah.
Is that a lizard?
No, that's a fish.
No. I'm looking up at the bridge, just thinking like, well, maybe...
Yeah, because that's usually where they tend to start hiding things. They start, like, looking at... But these games tend to be a bit more, what's it called, rooted in reality, so... makes it a bit easier to find, generally. Where's this freaking umbrella? There's a boomerang here.
Demon Dragon says I found it. It's on the blue bin. Backseat gaming apparently allowed.
Oh,
on
yeah,
your
there's the
stream.
lizard. That's a crate.
There's a lizard! Get the fuck out of here, lizard.
Okay, now we just need the umbrella. Under my umbrella,
Hold on, we're gonna juice this game up just a little bit.
Under my umbrella.
Yeah, where is the umbrella?
There's a scorpion in the back scene.
It's above the body, apparently.
No, that was the lizard.
You have lots of discipline to not just be like clicking everywhere you drag the mouse and be like, whoops.
So some games do penalize you for them. I don't think actually this is one of the games that penalizes you. It just doesn't go any. Oh!
Ah!
Wrestle-Cup wins the game.
Yeah.
That's it, it's over! Credits roll. Wait, no.
Yeah. So we have to fill up some
Alright.
holes.
So you just take random shit that you've got and really?
Yeah.
Really, it's like okay, and then you stick the ah!
He dropped it. Why do I still have him?
All right.
It's a diamond stud earring.
Stud.
Pet Merge had better animation than this. Yes, it did.
Biotic Warlock has spent 100 of his Twitch bucks to say shame for click spamming.
Not these Twitch bucks, it's these points.
Twitch points. Well, what do you call them?
So, well, those are, yeah, so there's...
I mean, calling them points is, like, dumb. You gotta come up with your own fun name, like biddies. You don't call them bits, they're biddies.
I suppose what grandma, what would grandma usually have? Grandma would have, barley sugars, I don't know.
She would have her porcelain creepy dolls, you know?
Oh, yeah, but, well, what about grandma and her, doilies?
They're doilies, they're 100 doilies. Oh, you took a picture of her chest.
Yeah.
Now you get to go to jail.
Oh, I'm Jacoby. I saw those marks freaky, huh? I called in for officer who speaks Chinese. He, she, or it is supposed to report to your office. Cool.
All right.
I think I finished here.